we're gonna be playing some Madden.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA.
Oh my god, another Tampa Bay player? Can everybody stop using Tampa Bay? They're overrated.
They're all set as they'll match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley.
They stop always using the same team as everybody else.
Underway from Heinz Field.
Yes, what do you think? I said yes, what do you think?
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
How's that a 1-yard gain?
Not much there, only a yard. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yes, sir.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner.
Number 30, James.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Hitting Juju on the slant. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive. Going to plan so far. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen.
Sorry, my mom came in my room.
I
obviously had to talk to her. You saw that. Good pick. Good pick. You saw that.
And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
He took too much trash before the game.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
Oh, Steven Nelson.
Complete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the
Who's there?
outside,
I'm taking him out. Steven Nelson. Mike Hilton's going over there.
Man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Mike Hilton
To
actually.
the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Yes.
Throw by Brady, incomplete.
That's not Tom Brady.
There.
He threw it behind.
Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
That was not on Mike Evans. That was on Tom Brady. He threw it behind him. And Tom Brady was getting hit. Say sorry to Mike Evans right now. Say sorry to Mike Evans right now. No, yes, Mike Evans can't. Mike Evans can't catch.
Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Sub it in for the worst. Ooh, let's go. That went on the dime. That kind of easy turn. Just a kick to done.
And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short
Thanks.
field.
That was I guess an okay start for you.
That position, daunting for a defense.
But by somebody being nice to me in this game was the Tampa Bay. Anybody that I play with Tampa Bay, they're always like, "You trash! You suck!"
Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game.
I talk smack when I get good plays. I don't talk smack when I don't have any good plays. And are you just gonna keep on doing the same play and change it up every time?
Last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we
I knew you were gonna do that. No.
Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves up.
We'll see if they can recoup and recover. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh, you're one
Brady gives this one off to Jones.
Edmonds.
There he goes, left side.
Now you're gonna run every play.
Touchdown, Ronald Jones. 59 yards.
That was luck. I think
and
that's
the
skill.
Buccaneers are an extra point away from
Now that's
tying
skill.
up this football game.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
No, I think the Bucs got it, and they did. Tampa Bay football. The first quarter onside kick recovered. We like these, though. They keep us on our toes up here in the booth.
No doubt about that. You know that file that we tend to keep that says traditional, conventional?
That's depressing. Oh, my God. I can't stop him.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
I can't stop this guy. I literally can't stop him.
Jones with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the
Toes?
Bucs have
Wait, what?
taken the lead.
Point conversion.
Now Brady. And this
No,
will be
drop it.
caught.
No.
As they convert here for 2. So Brady with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
A good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play.
Are you proud
and
of
using
him?
it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part
Dang
of
it.
everyone's strategy now. When I talk with
I totally
coaches,
did not
we
do
sit
that on
with them,
purpose.
They always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Yo,
Big
what
Ben and
is
the
this
Steelers
play?
with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard
Yo, you'll
line.
never
And right away. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper
Unless I
throws.
fumble you.
I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand.
No, oh my God.
Pressing forward.
And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
Oh, why am I scared of this guy now?
14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Nice, okay.
Through one quarter, 14-7, our score.
Buccaneers 14, Steelers 7.
On play action, now Brady.
No!
Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Complete to number 13.
4 yards on the touchdown grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Here's Brady to throw.
Yep, he got
And
me.
he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up
Yep,
even
he had
further.
me.
Steelers 7.
I'm surprised you're not going for an onside.
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Okay.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
I wish I had a fast wide
Pittsburgh
receiver on my
offense
team.
at the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again
Thanks.
now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 23 yards, the final tally.
Oh my god.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
No! Get there! Cha-cha!
Smith-Schuster, that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way.
Nah, it's just
to the
called
30.
skill.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Yeah, you know I got Dwayne Haskins in there now.
31-yard line.
A first throw for the backup Haskins. Dancing
Oh
to
no.
his left.
Go! Oh my god! I had a
Looking for Johnson.
Dwayne
and it's
Haskins.
intercepted.
Dwayne Haskins.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the return out
Sure,
shy
you're
of
so
midfield
lucky.
to the 46-yard line.
Dwayne Haskins was my
I know it
quarterback.
appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your
No,
quarterback,
no,
"Hey, I'm available,"
terrible idea.
he's trusting that you
That's on me.
Mike Evans,
You thought you
he's
had
gonna
it.
go.
Oh my god, you're trotting.
Tampa Bay.
I'm literally giving you these
Mike
points.
Evans. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Hey, how about you blitz
And the
me and see what
Buccaneers here
happens?
finding a way to stretch their lead. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Brady now to throw. And
Where?
this is
What
gonna
am I
be
playing?
caught.
Let's
It's
try
good.
just
And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Give me a
Boy, I guess they're
second.
going to keep trying to put
Really?
the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
I'll be right back. Give me a second.
Onside kick there.
No, sorry. Just had to do some stuff. Had to throw the trash.
Failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nice gain of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10 is counter. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Levante David. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Take over 1st and 10.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. He's going to have the first down past the 20. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
To number 13.
Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs offense continuing to pour it on. Shotgun now for Brady. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Eric Ebron, 48 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Here's Roethlisberger. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Steelers 15.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. On play action, it's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now Connor on the toss left side. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Roethlisberger going to get this one to Connor. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Ebron caught left side. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
At the 34-yard line.
Now a toss. This is Connor. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
For the two-point conversion.
Now Roethlisberger. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
38. Steelers 23. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The fourth touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for two. To throw, it's Brady. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Steelers 23. Bradley Pinion.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Ray McLeod on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10. At their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Here's Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Now a play fake. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start the drive with a give to Connor. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 22.
A good pickup there at 22. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Toss play, Connor. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Roethlisberger will throw. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Deontay Johnson on the other end of the throw from Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Buccaneers 46, Steelers 29.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Elias is getting better. I think
and he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Space to maneuver at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards to pick up there.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Jones running on 1st down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
3rd down.
It's simple. Of course you memorize the script. It's too easy.
From midfield, here's Brady. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
Chase Claypool, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's brought down after a very nice game. 36 yards on the play.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that would.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner able to take this in from a yard out. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
Well, on for the point after.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a two-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before when you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay. It's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. To Evans on the slant. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
Brings up 4th down.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Carlton Davis picks it. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. The Bucs on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now after the penalty, they'll try again here on 3rd and goal. To throw is Brady. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Down Steelers.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And Brady's throw there incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. On play action, now Brady. He's got Evans. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the Steelers' 47-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
On the tackle.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll run it with Jones. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And here come the whistles of a timeout with 7 seconds left. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Brady to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Today's final score, Buccaneers.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Heinz Field.